Outlet pass for Rick Nash. Nash now tries to split the defense and walk in. Nice move. Another nice move. He scored. What a goal. It doesn't get any better than this.
As he plays to the point, instead, he works his way back free. Granlund fires, score!
Hello and welcome to the Puck Drops Your podcast. I'm your host, John Crawford, along with my brother who's lighting up his little area.
Should it be on or off?
I don't know. Just say hi to everybody.
Howdy, howdy.
Here for episode number 31 of the Puck Drops Your podcast. Welcome and welcome, Howie. What's been going down?
Hot, just freaking hot and humid.
Yeah, it's hot and humid here too. The phone is saying it is 90 degrees outside with about 49% humidity right now.
Mine's
it's hot and humid.
88, but we're still climbing.
So it looks like you just got up, so you worked all night.
Yeah.
It looks like you spent the night bowling with that shirt that you're wearing.
Winning. I slept all day. I think I slept, about 15 hours or so yesterday.
Straight?
Yeah.
How does one do that? Even
by not sleeping the rest of the week.
I guess it catches up to you, but I don't know if I've ever slept 15 hours in one. I don't think I ever had. Maybe 10? I've probably done 10 hours. Maybe.
With this heat and humidity, I think I've lost 15 pounds, and I've probably gained a waterbed with as much sweat as in there now.
Gained a waterbed. I was going to say, you look a little thinner today. Not much has been going on here. I'm still waiting to hear on that job. I should hear something next week after the holidays, what they said. So.
Well, they said after the holidays?
Yeah, after the holidays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yesterday, it was a doggy daddy day. Martha went out with her photo group, and was just being
that
doggy.
Museum where you sent that picture from.
Yeah. She had sent me, and she goes, "Sorry,
I gotta find me a poster of that and maybe hang it up in the house here somewhere."
Well, you could take that picture and have it framed, have it professionally done.
That's true, because like I said, though, I've got more hair than that.
Well, you could just do it of yourself and do it.
That's what I'm saying. I've got more hair too.
Yeah, it'd probably look better.
That's why they had that. They still haven't retracted that article yet.
Oh, about the bear?
Yeah, where I was mistakenly taken as a bear.
Right.
what was the word they used?
Uh,
Sauntering.
yeah, sauntering. A bear was sauntering.
Bear saunters into Burnsville neighborhood, prompts warning from city.
Yeah.
I'm just checking my mail.
I'm just checking my mail. Howie, you have to put clothes on when you go out, you know?
It's hot.
Yeah. People think there's a bear out there. No, it's just Howie getting his mail.
Just
Don't worry.
checking my mail.
Why are all these bear traps around my mailbox? Oh, goodness.
Next time I'll leave a stool sample. So
There you go. Oh.
seems to be human.
So, any hockey news, Howie? Besides what's going on?
Well, actually, I did hear a rumor
Yeah.
that sometime next month, which I would assume would be either sometime during the Stanley Cup or right after, or probably during the NHL draft more than likely, but I've heard rumors they're supposed to announce that Seattle will be joining the NHL.
What? Next season?
It wouldn't be next season, it would be the year after, so what, 2021? Is that right? Because next year is 19, or 19,
20.
1920, I think. Either 1920 or 2021.
Because next year will be 18-19, so it
Yeah.
has to be
So
19.
it's either 1920 or 2021. But that's the rumor I've heard.
Well, what's our man on the street say? Has he seen any moving trucks? Has he...
No, I've not heard from him. But let's see. I'll shoot him a text though, real quick, and see.
That'd be kind of nice.
Because I thought that was kind of interesting. But of course, it's just a rumor.
Right. Well, they're going to have to add another team just to even everything out, right?
Yeah.
And that would even everything out.
Right.
Providing that it's not a team that we've been talking about that moves. So, I don't really have any hockey news. That would be interesting if you can get our man on the street to give us some info if he has any. But what we do have is a final, Howie. We are now getting ready for the Stanley Cup Finals, and it's not Tampa Bay, and it's not Winnipeg. It's Vegas.
This will be a first for someone.
Yeah. Vegas Golden Knights versus Washington Capitals.
It will be a first for someone.
Everything that I've been hearing over this matchup has been using the words underdog with Las Vegas. And I'm going, no. Why are they calling them an underdog? Because they're new? If anybody is an underdog, it's Washington to me. If you look at the numbers through the regular season,
right.
Washington is the underdog.
And Vegas swept their two game series as well.
Well, yeah. Is that him?
Yeah, he says they sold season tickets already. First season will be 1920.
Wow. So we'll do 18-19, then 19-20. That's our man on the street. That's right from the man on the street.
In Seattle.
In Seattle. Nice. You know who's moving to Seattle in August?
Not the Coyotes.
No.
We know that now. Now the question is, where are they moving to? We're gonna have to gonna have to relocate Brendan.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's gonna have to be relocated to our
Quebec.
ex that we're assuming that they're gonna be going to.
Well, yeah. Right. Oh, well, we are having a new man on the street then, moving to Seattle in August.
Who is that?
Luke.
Oh, okay. So I have 2 people then.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll be there for about 2.5 to 3 years. So, yeah. Yeah, but if you look at the numbers, Howie, through the regular season, which I'm sure you already have, clearly Washington is the underdog here.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I would agree.
And so I don't know why, unless this information I keep reading is out of Sports Illustrated. No, that's not right. They don't write about hockey.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
I did send them an email.
Did you really?
Yeah. I have not heard back from them.
Oh, you won't.
No. They're probably researching to figure out what hockey is.
Yeah, hockey.
What is this game he's speaking?
What is this game which he speaks? Yeah. So, I don't know if you have these numbers up in front of you, but going through the numbers real quick for the regular season for both of these teams. I've got something in my eyeball.
Yeah, Brent just texted me back. I guess for right now, currently they're renovating Key Arena.
Oh. Goals for per game for the regular season. The Capitals were averaging 3.122. Not bad.
No?
Per game. But the Knights have been doing 3.268. Slight edge. Yep. For goals against, also, Washington is 2.902. And the Knights are 2.744, which is 8th in the league. But Washington is a 16th for goals against. For the power play, Washington was slightly better on the power play. 22.5, and Vegas was 21.4. Penalty killing, Vegas was 10th at 81.4, and Washington was 15th at 80.3. Washington slightly better on the face-off, 13th versus 22nd overall. And point percentage, which is huge. Vegas is 5th, and Washington is 7th. So I think it'll be a good series. I'm going to ask you very soon here what your prediction is for this series and in how many games. And goals. But not yet.
Well, I know the one answer. I just got to figure out goals.
Okay. So game 1 is tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern on NBC. Howie, how much of this Stanley Cup are you going to get to see? Your countdown is still running. The clock is still ticking on our website.
Yeah, that's for seeing a full series.
Well, I know that, and that's why I'm asking how much of this series. I know you get to see tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night I'll get to see.
Yeah.
And let me see what the schedule is on this. I could kind of let you know. And then, of course, it depends, too, on how many games this thing goes. So I'll get to see Game 1. I will not see Game 2. I will not see Game 3. I will get to see Game 4. Nope, won't be able to see that one.
5.
Yeah.
If it goes to 5.
Yeah, if it goes 5, I won't. So it looks like of it all, I'll see 2 games.
Wow. So we're still in waiting. 730 days, 9 hours, 43 minutes, and 45 seconds is where.
Which how many?
What? How many what?
How many days?
730 days, 9 hours, 43 minutes, 25 seconds. 21.
Okay, yeah,
20.
that's about right. 2 years, 2 more years.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Okay. So yeah.
So I'll be able to watch the Seattle whatever they are
You might
win the Stanley Cup.
They'll be playing against the Nomads. The nomadic Coyotes.
See, now that's our off-season challenge. Will be, where is Arizona going to move for the, I guess we'll say the 1920 season, the 2019-20 season, and or who will be the next expansion team. If they expand, and will they continue?
No. I'm totally against any more expansion. I'll take Seattle just to even everything out, but let's please. I can't do anymore. There's no more room. There's no more room at the inn, please. There's no more room. It's too many. Too many. You know how many we have? We have at least 15 teams too many right now. I know it. I'm old. I like the old style.
Well, it waters the league down.
Yeah. It should be making it harder for teams to get to the Stanley Cup, but
it will be harder because now with the more teams there are, I mean, it's anyone's game. You're almost guaranteed a different team to win it every single year. Because I mean, since they started expanding, dynasties no longer exist.
Well, it depends on how you're defining it. They've redefined what a dynasty is. If you have 2 great seasons, you're a dynasty.
Right, which should not be. That is not.
Well, I know
that's
that.
not a dynasty.
Yeah. So, it all depends on what your definition is.
Yeah, I mean, to me, a dynasty is with a 10-year period. You should have
half of those at least.
Yeah, you should be reaching the Stanley Cup in 7, 8 of those seasons. You may not win, but you're going to the Cup consistently.
Right. And well, those are days of old. How now you're You're just showing your age. Come on, Howie. This is the
Well,
new millennium.
I do turn 50 here soon, so
Yeah,
yes,
you do.
I am showing my age.
Yeah. I know. But this is the new world. This is you know. Anyway.
But at least now, though, I mean, things have, it. I just pray it just never comes to that day to where, so everything's politically correct. Everybody gets a trophy.
They all get little Stanley Cups.
Yeah, little participation Stanley Cup trophies.
I hope it never goes to that.
We won't keep track of scores.
Yep, there won't. Everybody wins. Yeah.
We won't even have a Stanley Cup. The season will end.
You'll get a little ribbon.
Yeah, you'll get a ribbon or a little participation trophy, and there's no winners or losers.
All right, Howie. Here it is.
Okay.
Vegas versus Washington Capitals. How many games? Who will win? Who will be lifting up the cup? And in total goals between both teams.
I'm going to go 6 games. A total of 27 goals.
All right. Who's lifting the cup?
And the team I think will lift the cup will be Vegas.
All right. I have taken 6 games, 26 goals, and Vegas will lift the cup.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So those of you at home now know to bet everything on Washington. For the sweep.
Yep, for the sweep. And 60 goals. Yeah, I think at this point,
shutouts.
Huh?
And Holtby will have 4 shutouts.
Yeah. And I was really stretching it at 6 games.
I was thinking
it
5.
Could be 5.
I was thinking 5, but I'm going to go ahead and just to be a little more conservative. I'll push it 6.
Now, of course, I'd like to see it go to 7 games because I like to see the Stanley Cup go as far as the end. Every game, an overtime game. But,
yeah.
But it should be good. I think we're going to see a good series. But if Vegas comes out swinging real early, Washington could go into their, we're in a funk and just give up.
Yeah.
We've seen them do that before.
I will say this, though. Whether Vegas wins or not, we will never see another season like this again with an expansion team.
No. What they have done or what they are doing right now is just amazing. Amazing. And there are no words.
I just wonder if Pittsburgh is basically kicking themselves in the butt for letting Fleury go.
I think it's great. I think it's great. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be rooting Vegas on because I want to see this happen. I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see the magic.
The magic.
Yeah, the magic. So, I guess that's it, Howie. We're going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for listening and watching our podcast. You can go out to www.thepuckdropshire podcast and go over to our podcast page and check out our past and present episodes there. Send us a like on Facebook or on Twitter, Instagram. We're also on Patreon. We can use your help there. Become a member. Just to better our show. We want to make something special, especially for next season.
We could build a better time machine.
Yeah, we need to build a better time machine. Please help. Something other than cardboard. Let's move up to plastic or something. Are we going on a trip this summer?
I don't know.
All right. That's it. You can send us an email at at johnandhowie@thepuckdropshire.com. Other than that, I don't have anything. Howie, do you have anything?
No, I'm good.
All right. Everybody, enjoy the games. Game 1 starts tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern on NBC, so watch it there. With that, we will see you all next week. We bid you all adieu.
Paka paka.